Yes, my Between the Liners, welcome back to the show. Unfortunately, Arsenal have beaten Man United in this past week, so I couldn't go to no one else other than the first ball-playing goalkeeper, Arsenal season ticket holder. It's Arsenal's main correspondent, Tuncay.
Come on, you Gunners.
What's happening, Tuncay? Good to hear from you. Unfortunately, United have obviously lost this weekend, and we're going to speak about that very shortly. This video here is to speak about Arsenal's upcoming season. We've had a little glimpse already. We've seen some of the new signings play. You already know I'm going to speak about Havertz. Tuncay hates me for that already. Before we get onto the current season and Tuncay's expectations, Tuncay, I know you want to get some things off your chest. I've kind of heard a few voice notes in the group. Let's speak about the game first. We're recording this one day after the game. This is probably going to come out on the Thursday. Disappointed or pleased with the performance?
Well,
you like how I went with disappointed first?
Yeah. In terms of the result, pleased. In terms of performance, disappointed. Let's put it that way. I thought the performance, I don't know. Man United played well, firstly. Got to give them a shout out. I thought away from home, they've not been performing well against, obviously, was it the top 8, top 9, top whatever 9, it is.
Which is fair, but yeah.
But like the performance yesterday from Man United's point of view, very good. Thought kept the ball well. People criticise Man United because he was between goalkeeper and defenders, but that's not a bad thing away from home to control the game. And we didn't press. We sat off a bit. The intensity wasn't there.
Why didn't you press?
I thought it was a tactical thing. I think we just wanted to let you have the ball. I felt like the ball kept going towards Anthony's side. So Anthony had more of the ball than Rashford. Rashford didn't have much of a ball, but every time he did have the ball, he was impactful on the break. Yeah, it was. Yeah, obviously. That was probably the game plan. I don't really understand.
Was that a game plan to win, though? Or like, from your point of view, was that a game plan to win?
I think it was just to win like 1-0, 2-0, something like that. I think I just hit
well, how come
United on the counter.
You didn't really come out and like try to blitz us? Or maybe we didn't allow it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like the intensity just wasn't there.
Yeah. I think the weather played a part, you know.
I think probably the weather does play a part. Like it's hot, but I don't know. Is it really an excuse? Like these guys are fit as a fiddle.
I was saying in my match reaction, I don't know if you've seen it. Maybe you guys have seen it. Links up here. I was saying that a lot of I don't know. I weren't really paying attention to all the Arsenal players individually, but looking at the United players individually, a lot of them look tired. And my main example would be Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He's usually one of our fittest players. Like top proper athlete, is running up and down the wing every game. Yesterday, I didn't see him really do much.
He didn't go up once. I don't
didn't,
think.
bruv. I don't remember him going up once.
But defensively, I thought he was quite solid. Marseille didn't really do much. He sat back. He sat back a bit where Marseille was attacking. But
yeah. This is another thing about Wan-Bissaka where I thought I had a few doubts because usually he doesn't let a winger run him down the line. He usually cuts him out before that.
Yeah.
He's so like confident in his tackling, he just swipes him way before he gets down the line. And you got quite a few corners off Martinelli. Aaron Wan-Bissaka usually doesn't let that happen.
But Marseille never went past him, I don't think. Like still,
not
like,
really.
Despite that, I thought he still had even though it wasn't his best, he still had an okay game.
Yeah. See, I think fatigue, weather, maybe
I don't know, maybe
on both parts.
Might play a part. Yeah. The atmosphere. Obviously this game's like on another level, so
you know, you say United had a good performance, pardon me, this is gonna sound a bit weird, but I didn't think we were that great. Like I'd say we had like a 5 out of 10 performance, but you lot didn't really have an answer to that. I'm not really sure why. Maybe like the pressure of the game. I'm not saying we played great because I know we played all right. And we're away at the Emirates. We tried suffocating you a little, tried holding it at the back, tried frustrating you, and it kind of worked for like most of the game. But that's not even that great as a United fan either, right? Like I couldn't really enjoy that game. It's more tense than anything. Yeah. So
it was a lot more.
You say we had a good performance. I think we had an average performance, and maybe you lot weren't great either. Like if we had a 5 out of 10 performance, I'd like to think you had a 4 out of 10 performance, but you won the game 3-1.
I think in terms of the game plan you guys set out, like keep the ball, control the game away from home. That's what you need to do. Hit Arsenal on a counter every time they lose the ball, and try and attack together with possession. I think that was probably the right game plan from Ten Hag, and then and it nearly worked. If Garnacho's goal stood, that was onside, then you could turn around and say, that was like an absolute masterstroke in terms of,
unless we concede straight after.
Yeah. But that's not really anything to do with that. That's like more a mentality thing. Like Eriksen didn't pick up Odegaard, and Odegaard was able to score. But even before that, Aaron Wan-Bissaka actually lost concentration, and then he tried to, I think, get the ball, and then ended up losing the ball, and then Marseille attacked on the left with Nketiah, and then that was it really. But that was a bit. See, that's the only negative I'd say of United's performance. That goal should not have been conceded like straight after, especially after 1-0. Like just focus. But on the other hand,
35 seconds after, bro.
Yeah, but Arsenal, so many times after they concede at the Emirates, they score straight away. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the crowd that just literally get onto them and they just get woken up. But there's so many times like last season and again yesterday, after they concede, they just score. Like it's just.
Tunji, I've got a confession to make, man.
What?
And this hurts me to say. You know, like I hate Arsenal. Like I always cuss out Arsenal whenever I can. I can't lie. Yesterday was the first time I reckon in a long time I felt like, you know what? I have to respect you guys. What you're doing is serious. The way your crowd cheers for your team. Usually, like, even sometimes at Old Trafford when I've been last season, you hear the away fans louder than the home fans.
Yeah.
Like, if things are going against you, you hear the away fans louder than the home fans. At Emirates yesterday, majority of that game, even when you weren't playing well, you could just hear the Arsenal fans. Yeah. I heard the United fans a few times here and there in the second half, but most of the times the Arsenal fans. And the fact that you came back from conceding that disallowed goal through Garnacho to then turn it around, and the intensity, just like it was inevitable you was going to score. And you scored 2 more.
The weird thing is, though, we could see it coming. Though. Even we felt like it was going to be a goal. I don't know why. Something's going to happen and we're going to score. That's the belief we as fans have now because we've seen it time and again.
That intensity is mad right now. You got that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to ride with that. You got to try capitalise on that for the rest of the season now.
Yeah. Our home crowd, the atmosphere since like, you know, when you compare it to like Unai Emery days, like Arsene Wenger days, it's completely different. All right, Tunji.
Speaking of managers, taking it on to the current season, Mikel Arteta. You know, I've got a lot of shit to say about this guy. There's a new nickname for him. It's Action Man. Does he remind you of Action Man?
Yeah, you came up with
stiff, that? Like, I'm not going to tell you. You might have heard it on another channel. I'm going to get cussed out.
Action Man, yeah, probably, yeah. The way he's like animated on touchline and stuff, like the way he just, he's a bit of a madman, to be honest with you.
Bit of a madman is an understatement. He's got 36 different formations in certain games. All right, Mikel Arteta. I've praised him sometimes. I've criticised him sometimes. I've criticised him more often than not. Yeah. Is his fourth full season or fifth? Fourth season. I think it's fifth. You know,
fourth.
He finished eighth, fifth.
His first season was like half season.
Yeah, so
eighth,
eighth, fifth, second, and now. So it's his fifth season.
Okay, yeah.
He had four seasons and a half or something like that. So it's his fifth season at Arsenal. Content with where he's heading, the direction he's been heading.
Yeah, trust the process, of course. I trust the process.
Do you like this animation like on the sidelines?
Yeah, of course. You need animation, you need energy on the touchline. I think that reflects on to the players.
But isn't that draining sometimes? Like last season, maybe did he try to energize them so much, he's ended up draining all their energy. It's been too much overload.
The players need to be as energized as him. That's the only way I could answer that. I don't think it's draining. I think it's a positive what he's doing. You know, you don't want a manager that sits down on the bench and doesn't say anything. Like it's just a bit quiet.
I get it, but is there no like overkill sometimes?
No, I feel like you've always got to be on top of the players, otherwise players like in a split second lose focus, concentration, and you know in Premier League like stuff happens like that, and then you can see the goal or you're sent off or something else happens. I don't know, like you just have to be on it, and he's pushing it.
Is there any other manager you take over Arteta right now?
No.
That's mad. What about Pep?
Pep? Nah, man, it's fine. I don't want Pep, man.
You wouldn't take Pep over Arteta right now?
Not right now, no. I trust Arteta. I trust the process.
That's a madness.
Why is that a madness?
Pep's guaranteed success. Arteta's not.
No, Pep's still Arteta's success now.
Huh?
Arteta's successful now.
How? He's won
Not
FA
as
Cup.
successful as Pep, but
Come on, bro. Pep's got the blueprint.
FA Cup and 2 Community Shields. if we can now.
Bro, you're the only one
but
counting
Arsenal's a completely different side to that,
Yeah,
man.
I hear you,
The
I
way
hear you, I hear
they've
you.
progressed.
I hear you, yeah.
Title challenges, even though we expect them to finish 4th or something. That's
So
something else.
Arteta's tried to change it around a little this season. What do you think? Are you feeling this party inverted right back? I know he was injured the other day.
Nah, not really, to be honest with you. I don't really get it. I feel like he's tried to force in Partey, Havertz, Rice.
Is this to
Odegaard,
get? I think this is to get
everyone
Havertz in there, isn't it?
I think so. I don't know if it's to suit. I don't know. To be honest.
Because if
But-
Partey plays in the middle, it's Partey and Rice, right?
Yeah.
Havertz is dropped.
Yeah.
And obviously Odegaard.
But Havertz can play up top, so
I guess so, but he's not playing.
or out wide.
Is he playing
but-
over Nketiah or Jesus?
Not really, but he played there against City in the Community Shield. Did a pretty good job, to be honest. But I mean, Partey, no. I'd rather see him in midfield. I don't think he's got the discipline or the intelligence to play there. Yeah, he's strong. He's good on the ball, and I get what he's trying to do. Partey's basically
You wanted to sell him,
a
remember?
midfielder. I did want to sell him, yeah.
That's
If we had the right money for him, I wanted to sell him. I didn't say let's get rid of him. I said if we got the right offer, we sell him.
Video links up here right now. Go check that out. Dom and Tunjay both wanted to sell Partey after gassing him up last year. Another situation has occurred at Arsenal with the starting lineup. Gabriel, after a pretty impressive season last season, he's had a lot of critics, especially from non-Arsenal fans. I don't know if you remember, I started rating him a little last season, gave him a bit more respect.
Yeah.
Even he played yesterday against United, had a pretty solid game, innit?
Yeah, apart from when Højlund came on, it was a bit...
A bit rattled, yeah.
Yeah. I think Gabriel didn't know
what was
who
happening.
Højlund was.
But honestly, I thought it was Haaland for a second, real talk. Admit you thought that as well.
No. Højlund, I rate him, like, I didn't expect him to be, like, powerful and quick at the same time. Like,
And he's strong, innit?
If he can finish, you got a player.
Yeah, 100%.
That's good.
Tunjay thought we had Haaland on there for a sec. But yeah, Gabriel, Tunjay, what do you think? You think he should be back in the starting lineup?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Permanently?
Yeah, 100%.
Bit harshly treated, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You know, when players get linked with moves away, like their focus isn't quite there, so maybe you got to sit on the bench for a couple
He was linked
games.
with Saudi,
Yeah, some
right?
Saudi clubs. But yeah, look, listen, he's back in the side now, and hopefully he stays there. And this is the back line we keep with Zinchenko left back, Gabriel Saliba, Ben White.
So overall, happy with the manager. What would you give your like happiness with Arteta? A rating out of 10.
Happiness?
Yeah. Happiest being 10. Worst unhappiness being 0.
I'll give it an 8 for now because I don't want to sound too happy. I'll say 8 because
I can see why.
like stuff like putting Pai out right back and forcing
Still
to
issues to
play
fix.
Havertz, even though he's not been performing well. And there's the Trossard issue. Like, you know, Trossard's been playing. I know he didn't play well the last game against I think it was Fulham.
Yeah, Fulham.
But otherwise,
Well, he deserves more minutes.
he probably deserves more minutes.
Over Martinelli?
Yeah, because Martinelli, I feel like he's a bit hit and miss. He's a bit inconsistent. The thing that frustrates me with Martinelli is his final decision, his final ball. Sometimes he gets in dangerous positions, takes too long. Whereas Saka, on the other hand, he's quick, like he knows what to do.
It's clinical, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Martinelli needs to work on that.
So
final
right
ball.
now, you drop Martinelli for
I wouldn't
Trossard.
drop him, but I would, you know,
Give Trossard more
give
minutes.
Trossard more minutes. Yeah,
fair enough.
don't wait till the 75th minute and whack Trossard on. If you feel like Martinelli's not done well in 60 minutes, then change it.
What did you think about Martinelli's performance against United? I thought it was alright.
That was
Nothing
okay.
special,
Yeah,
nothing
no,
special?
you done well the first goal.
Yeah. Any games against Wan-Bissaka is going to be tough.
Again, I know. Yeah. Again, there were moments where he slowed the ball down too much, where he could have given it quicker. Sometimes plays it too safe. I feel where he's got the ability to take players on with pace and skill. But other than that, yeah, he did okay. Like, it wasn't a terrible performance. His work ethic's second to none. Like, that's why he's in the side probably. So
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
He runs about a lot, innit?
Yeah.
All right, Tunjay, you've mentioned Havertz already a few times already. We're going to have to take it into the new signings. And I guess we've got to discuss it again. I know you spoke about it briefly on the Premier League predictions video earlier on. You've seen Havertz play 3-4 games now, or 5 games, even including Community Shield. He's been playing the left CM role, the Xhaka role, is it fair to say?
Yeah, Xhaka. Well, or Odegaard. Well, I don't really know, to be honest.
Or a bit more attacking than Xhaka's role. what's your thoughts now, and where does he fit into this Arsenal team? Are you unhappy with the signing? Is it a waste of money? Too early to say?
Oh, too early to say, but before we were signed, I wasn't really positive about it, to be honest with you. Like, neither was Dom. We even said he'll be flop of the season. Like, that's how negative he was. Yeah. But not really convinced with what I've seen yet or why he's in the side. The thing I'll defend about Havertz is yesterday when I watched him, there's so many ones he does make from deep, but he doesn't get picked up. No one sees his ones. Yeah. He does make like good runs, and if like midfielders or defenders see him, he's like literally clear through on goal. That's the only positive I can say.
Maybe they're not confident giving it to him.
I don't know. What's happened I don't know if it's. I don't know.
Maybe I don't know.
I don't know. It could be the case. That's the only thing I can say about Havertz. So otherwise, his link-up play's been okay. Obviously, he can hold the ball up well. He does win his duels.
Does he?
Or duels, as Arteta say. Yeah, he does. He does well. When he's like 50-50 duels, he does win them. Yeah.
I've not really seen it.
Yeah, you don't really notice it, but he does do well. But obviously, first goal, United score, it was his mistake. He gave the ball away.
Had a good chance as well.
Sloppy. Yeah, had a good chance,
Swiped
flopped
it,
yeah. I don't know, I'm not really convinced with what I've seen. But obviously, willing to give him time. He has to adjust. Let's put it this way. He hasn't really played in midfield for Chelsea. He's played up top, hasn't he? So he's probably trying to readjust to playing in midfield again. So we'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes, and hopefully he'll be flop of the season, as predicted by none other than Tunjay and Dom.
But I must say, Fabio Vieira, fair play to him. He's done well.
Changing around.
He should start ahead of Havertz, in my view.
Serious?
He deserves it, yeah.
Wow, that's a big turnaround.
He's been impactful last couple of games, coming off the bench. He's changed games where he's come on.
Havertz is so bad, they brought back Fabio Vieira to life. Big up Fabio Vieira. Dom hates him so much. Another new signing, Timber has obviously got injured. Yeah, I guess you can't really mention it too much. Probably would have been in that right CB space where Partey is, maybe? Maybe that's why Partey's it.
No, he would have played left back. I think he would have kept it Ben White,
but he's
Saliba,
right,
Gabriel,
he's right-footed.
Timber. He's right-footed, but he played left back first couple of games.
What about Zinchenko?
I think he was injured at the time. But if it was Zinchenko game, maybe he would have played outright. I don't know, to be honest. He might have played midfield, knowing him. But yeah, first couple of games he's actually really good. Like, very
he's
good
highly
player.
rated, isn't it?
Yeah, very, very good player. But unfortunate what happened.
Who else did you sign again?
Rice.
Oh yeah, Rice. Of course,
Rice, baby.
Rice, how's he settled into the team? Obviously, he scored against United.
I feel like
fluky ass goal, bruv.
Well, I don't know about
Should have been a foul as well, bruv.
No, that's debatable.
Evans got fouled, bro.
No, it's not a foul. Evans got stuck to him,
How, bro? He was blocking him.
No, Evans got stuck. Everyone should be strong. Like, move out of the way, let me block it. No, but that's Johnny
Evans.
Was
big though, man. How could you do that?
But Rice, he feels like a home. London club. He moved.
Tunde, sorry. Before I quickly didn't want to interrupt. Isn't it weird how he's fitting into Arsenal so quickly and acts like he loves the club already? But I thought you loved West Ham. Like, how have your loyalties changed so quickly? That's what doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, but he grew up at Chelsea, played for West Ham. He's not a West Ham through and through. Like,
he must be now, surely.
He must be. Yeah,
he's been there since he was like 10 or something, or 12 or whatever.
But I suppose he's an Arsenal boy.
Bro, he's a mercenary. He's playing for money, bro. He's playing for money.
He feels at home, man. He feels at home. He's like he's at North London.
Yeah.
He's wearing the right colours. Yeah, he looks happy, he's smiling. He doesn't have to play for David Moyes. He doesn't have to play with Souček and them guys. He's playing with world class players. So
how do you think he's finding his new role? What is he in the 6th role?
He plays 6 or 8 sometimes. I think varies.
Or sometimes Partey comes inside, so Rice pushes up a little.
I think that he plays a bit of everything. To be honest with you,
what are you expecting from him this season? Like more goals and assists, or carrying the ball more?
Literally everything.
Yeah, everything.
Tackling,
box to box.
Yeah,
I hear
attacking.
That. He's got the engine for it.
Win the duels. Score goals, assists.
I don't think we've even seen the best of him yet.
Shout at the players when they need shouting at.
Yeah,
literally.
Maybe that's one thing we haven't seen yet.
Yeah,
a bit more character in him.
Yeah,
he's got character, but I'm saying an imposing character.
Yeah, yesterday he showed a bit of character, obviously with the goal and that.
Did
he?
Even
during, when we played, what's another good example? Palace, where we're down to 10 men.
Yeah,
and then obviously he stepped up, keeping us together. So
fair enough. Fair enough. Declan Rice, was there any other signings?
Declan
Not that I remember. Not anyone
Rice,
major.
Havertz, Timber.
No one else major in it.
No.
No one else major. On that case, we'll take it on to the next section. Tunjay's on a bit of a high, so we're going to keep on a high before I bring him straight back down to earth. Tunjay, what are the positives of Arsenal Football Club right now?
The atmosphere, second to none at the moment. Every game, doesn't matter who we play.
Can't deny that.
It's buzzing.
Yeah.
It's bubbling. Now Champions League's back as well. I can't wait to be there.
Champions League nights are back.
Yeah, back, baby.
Come on, bro.
So yeah, sure the atmosphere will be buzzing then. What else will be good?
You going to the games, Champions League games?
Yeah. I'll be going to. Can't wait.
Quality.
The team's much better. I think we've added more depth since last season. And it's good that we can even throw like Tommy Yasu's back. So he came on. Like guys like him are back. Like Reece Nelson seems to step up a level. Fabio Vieira, you know, who would have thought he would have turned out to be good like in the last couple of weeks. So there's good competition in the team now. No positions guaranteed. David White, actually, the goalkeeper.
Oh yeah,
he hasn't played yet.
As well,
Another
top
player
signing.
Yeah, really good
Top
signing. I think he'll play cup games, like Champions League as well.
Which is crazy, bro.
Yeah, but I don't mind. Like,
Champions League games as well.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I
But wait,
think he's happy with that.
I think so. Yeah, if he's playing Champions League, then
I guess so.
He's not really going to complain, is he?
Yeah. Guess so.
But I'll wait and see. What else is positive? Obviously, the manager. I think we've got the right man in charge, and I feel like it's a real good factor overall. Real good feeling with the club, and see where it takes us this season. But yeah, very optimistic.
Let's remind Tunjay why he's on the BTO Pods channel with me. No more Arsenal positivity. Let's take it into the negatives, Tunjay. And I'm going to drop the first negative for you. The negatives of Arsenal Football Club. One negative is the lack of winning. The final moment, the final trophy. Isn't it a concern?
No, because we won the Community Shield. That shows
Tunjay,
some
come on,
winning
Tunjay.
DNA. No.
The money goes to charity for that one. Your players don't get that.
Listen,
They don't.
it's a
They
trophy,
didn't even get a medal,
Miles.
bro.
That good day at Wembley. You win
No
the
one
trophy,
actually
that's it.
watches that. Did you watch that?
I was at the game.
If United were in Community Shield, I wouldn't
You
be
would
there.
have went to that game as well.
All right.
You would have went to
If
the
I got
game,
a ticket,
right.
I would have gone. If I
Yeah.
got a ticket, I would have gone still. All right. Fair enough.
No, I
Yeah,
get
are you
what
not
mean.
concerned?
Look, last season the cup competitions were shocking. Like must
Yeah.
be said. Like for Europa League, League Cup, FA Cup. This season we have to do better. There's no excuses really.
Yeah.
We've got to progress. League Cup I'm not too fussed about. To be honest, it's more the FA Cup and obviously Champions League. Obviously Champions League I'm not saying we're going to win it, but as long as we go through the group stages, that's the ultimate aim. We've got a good group in Champions League.
Who have you got again?
Sevilla, PSV and Lens, French team.
It's a pretty easy group, man.
We are the favourites, I think, in that group.
You should be, yeah.
We should pretty much top the group, but you never know with Arsenal. But knowing like Arsenal's luck, we'll top the group and get Bayern Munich or Barcelona.
Harry
Madrid,
Kane,
like.
Hattie.
And then, but like FA Cup, we have to do better than like third, fourth round. Like, it's our trophy. Like we've got to go all the way to the final and win it again. And we've got the squad now. We probably didn't have the depth the last 2-3 seasons. Not that I'm using it as an excuse. We should still do better. But with the depth we have now, we should really progress now. And the Premier League.
Oh, we're
We're not getting there yet. All right, cool.
Tunjay, one more negative before we take it into your expectations. Because of the amount of effort you put into the season last season and the way that other teams have now strengthened this season and the way you've started this season, you ain't really blitzed teams away like last season you did at the beginning. Is it a concern that you might be too late? You might have missed the boat because other teams are coming up. Brighton look nuts. Newcastle look nuts. Villa look nuts. Liverpool are doing their thing, still conceding loads of goals. Chelsea are doing shit as usual. Spurs have come out of nowhere and got a couple fluky wins as well.
Oh man, that's just Burnley, innit? No, complete to get sacked. First man to get sacked. All right, that's coming.
Have we said Ange? You changed.
No, I didn't say Ange first. I said Ange to be sacked November, December.
Yeah, you're right. Fair enough. So yeah, worried about maybe a slight dip in your season. So not dip, a slow start.
Slow start
compared to last season at least.
I mean, look, 3 wins and a draw. Firstly, so that's not too bad, despite
Fair
not
enough,
playing at our best.
Yeah.
I'd rather us not play to our best now,
and play
then
better
later. Yeah, I'd rather
Yeah.
start slow and then progress as the season goes on, and then literally blitz teams later on in the season, rather than the opposite way around. If that makes sense.
Which is what happened last season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I like the optimistic thinking, Tunji.
but yeah, it is a concern. Not gonna lie, it is a negative. We're not blitzing teams away. We are a bit slow. The intensity is not quite there yet for various different reasons.
But even then, within little moments, it still is, isn't it? Like the United game.
Yeah.
Last few minutes, you turned it around.
But it takes like a team to score
Yeah.
to wake us up, and then we're going. Or it takes like the crowd shouldn't be on them. The opposition team shouldn't be scoring, and then Arsenal suddenly like all guns blazing. It should be like from minute 1, start with intensity, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, keep the clean sheet, solid. Take the 3 points. That's it. That's how it should be.
Tunji, this is mad, you know, because obviously we've only like started chatting for like the last year.
Yeah.
And if I'd known you for like the last 10 years, it would have been a complete different conversation, innit?
Yeah.
Things have changed around for the better for Arsenal, man. It's mad.
I'll be like calling for like
Wenger
out. Like,
Wenger out.
Yeah. No, I was Wenger in, to be
Arsenal fans are hella toxic. I know you was there with the AFTV.
I was Wenger in, to be fair. But I was doing Emery out though. I would say.
Did you have a banner when Wenger was there?
No banner. I felt sad for him, man.
Yeah, I felt well sorry.
But he
for him,
did need to go.
Ryan was right. United fans respect Wenger more than Arsenal fans do.
We got his statue now. We respect him.
I still feel like we respect him more than you lot do. We've never said a bad word about him, you know, unless we're playing each other. Outside of the rivalry, we've always respected Wenger.
Like, he's like follow what Fergie says all the time, innit? He's like on the Fergie bandwagon. If Fergie wasn't there, like someone else, he'd be like, yeah, I hate Wenger.
That's jokes. Big up Fergie, my granddad. Tunjay, you've already touched on it a little, but we're going to get into it a bit more deeper. This is Tunjay's expectations and predictions for the season. This is what you all came for, because you know Tunjay's the most reliable Arsenal fan in the planet. I'm sorry, Dom. Tunjay, you've touched on it a little. What are your expectations for the domestic trophies, the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup? Forget the league for a sec. Do you expect to win one? Just the 2 cups?
Do I expect to win one?
Yeah. Don't you think it's time to win one? Because you've gone 3-4 years without winning an FA Cup.
I'd say League Cup, no. FA Cup, potentially.
Depending on other things.
Yeah, I'd say FA Cup. I think we'll do much better at FA Cup this time around.
Yeah,
definitely.
I expect Arsenal to be Brighton.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I expect Arsenal to be in the semi-finals at least in FA Cup.
And League Cup doesn't matter.
Not really, to be honest. Not for me.
Bit harsh, you know.
Well, because you guys won it last season.
Yeah, it means something, bro.
No, I think when you're in the final, it's
it means something.
It means something, but there's no point in it.
Of course, there's a point, bro. It's bigger than Community Shield, bro.
It's like just focus on Champions League, innit? That's more important.
League Cup is a catalyst to push you on for the rest of the season and try to win more.
Yeah, well, you guys should have won the Premier League in that case.
Not really, because we finished 3rd and everyone thought we weren't going to get top 4. So
you got lucky.
Yeah, all right, Tunjay. It was only like 6 points behind you lot. Anyway. Moving on, we're taking it to the next cup competition, the Champions League. I can't wait to hear the music, you know. To just even remember what it's like, bruv.
I forgot,
Big up the Champions League. I can't wait to see it. Me and Tunjay are going to be.
It's been that long since we last won the Champions League.
What was you like? It's 8 years, is it?
I can't remember. I don't even know. No, it wasn't even Emery.
He doesn't even know.
No, it was Wenger.
Serious?
Yeah, we had like, Ozil scored that goal against Ludogorets.
Oh, was that the last time?
Yeah, that was the last time, yeah. We had Sanchez, Ozil, Giroud.
Oh my God.
Walcott.
You lot have been in the... Walcott was there?
Yeah, Walcott was there, yeah. We had like...
you won 4-2 or something, innit? Ludogorets.
Yeah, I think it was like that, yeah. I can't remember. I think we got knocked out by Bayern Munich. Shock.
8-2.
I think it was that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't remember.
Man, the banter year's over.
Yeah, we're back.
8 years later, you're back, man. Saka's going to be playing Champions League for the first time.
Yeah.
Back to showcase his abilities.
Yeah. No, I'm looking forward to it.
Tunjay, expectations in Champions League?
I would say quarterfinals, and then I'll be fine with that. I know it's difficult to win the Champions League, so I'm not gonna say we're gonna win it. But
But Tunji, I'm not being funny. The rest of the teams ain't that strong in the Champions League, you know. Like like last year, obviously they got to the final. For example, Inter
but
Milan.
it's just
Are they that good?
inexperience, isn't it? Like we've not played in Champions League like to.
Yeah, but
like,
Inter Milan don't really have Champions League final experience, do they?
Yeah, but they've got experience in the squad.
Yeah, I hear you.
So
Your team's
they've
young.
got that They played that back three into Milan with wing backs for like what
30 years and that.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's a good point you made with Inter. Like they came out of nowhere.
AC were in the semi-final.
Yeah.
Against Inter, yeah.
But Italian teams are improving.
Yeah, but come on, bro. You're better than AC and Inter. We're better than... Are we? Are United better than Inter, AC and Inter? Yeah.
Probably, yeah. I'd say on paper, yeah. But I don't know.
Yeah, we must be, innit? I don't know.
Inter nearly beat Man City, like, let's put it that way. So.
True. Yeah, they were close enough. They gave him a decent game, yeah. But they had Onana, so yeah. He was running that final for Inter, innit? Bro, he's sick, you know.
He's good. He's quality.
He should play CDM.
Well, Onana.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like deep. Proper sweeper keeper, attacking sweeper keeper.
When I get the new FIFA, whatever it is, I'm playing Onana CDM.
Or just keep the ball in that.
Yeah, man. He's unreal. All right, Tunjay, so Champions League, you expect quarterfinal.
Just quarterfinal, yeah. And whatever happens.
I think you can aim a bit higher, you know. But it's cool.
It's like, look, it's first season back in the Champions League.
Fair enough.
Let's see, next 2-3 years, we'll see how it goes.
Fair enough. It's realistic. I like it. Tunjay, taken away from the cup competitions, it's back to the league. Expectations have rose. You finished second last season. You were top of the league for 93% of the season. Where are you finishing this season, Tunjay? Where did you predict yourself in the Premier League predictions we did? Second? No, first.
First.
All the Arsenal fans did first. So you think you're going to finish first?
Yes.
And even 4 games in now?
Yes. We're still going to win the league.
Any key reasons why you want to give? Maybe one of them involves Man City not as being as...
Yeah, Man City might not be as... I don't want to say fluid. I think they'll always be fluid. Probably not as motivated. They've bought a couple players in recently, like Doku, Gomez from Wolves, Kovacic.
Yeah.
So they're trying to like mix the team up to get some like impetus, motivation going. Yeah,
100 mil.
So I see what they're trying to do, but they got new players and they don't get settled straight away into like
lost a few key players.
Guardiola's play.
Gundogan.
Yeah. De Bruyne's out injured for a long time now, so they're still a dangerous team. Don't get me wrong, like, but I feel like I don't want to say that they've hit the peak because I feel like they'll still be like top 2. But
you think it's your time to save over?
I feel like it's our time. Yeah, I feel like we'll pit Man City now. I feel like it's our time to shine. I think we're hitting the right moment to really go for it. And Premier League's got to be our main focus. I think more of a focus than the Champions League.
Say like you got knocked out of all the cup competitions again early, let's say January or whatever. Is that but you do what you did last season and you're near the top, if not first or second. Would you accept that again?
No.
I know you just said you wanted a cup. No. You want to be fighting.
We've got to be everywhere. Like,
come on, this is the fighting spirit I wanted to see, Tunjay.
We got to put our name everywhere now. That's just we can't just settle for one trophy and go.
Because you did so well last season, expectations have rose.
Yeah,
pressure's gone up on Mikel Arteta. He spent 600 million in the last 3 seasons.
Yeah, he's had a big transfer market, big summer.
Big.
So yeah, he's got to go.
Giving him everything he's wanted.
Yeah. He's got the tools to do it. Now he's got to go and do it.
Right, quick question just come to mind. Sorry, I'll keep interrupting. Yeah. If Arteta finishes 4th this season, disappointed?
4th. Yeah, it is disappointment. Yeah, we should be top 2. We can't do
serious
3rd and below. Yeah,
you can't. Not even 3rd. The way
we've progressed, the way the team's there, the signings we've made, the money we've spent. And the thing with Arsenal, they can't sell players as well. They struggle to sell players. I don't know why that is. Only Balogun they've been able to sell.
Decent money, Balogun, isn't it?
Yeah,
40 million euros.
40 mil. Other than that,
good money that.
They can't sell anyone. So it has to work out. Otherwise, it's not going to end well, I don't think. So we've really got to go for it. The team's there. It's a young team that's going to age nicely, mature nicely. So I think
should have learned your lessons from last season as well.
Yeah, exactly. So hopefully.
Yeah.
So if we win the Premier League, then I can see us winning it again in the next 2-3 years and have our little dominant spell.
Fighting talk from BTL Pod's Arsenal correspondent. Tunjay, let's take it into the more player-focused section. Who do you think is going to be the top assister this season? And tell me why it's not Martin Odegaard.
Martin Odegaard.
Is it? What about Saka?
Nah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe Saka. Yeah, because he does take set pieces and that. But as does Martinelli. But no, I'd say Odegaard.
Is he like coming into his peak now?
Yeah,
like
he's
prime
in
of his powers.
Yeah, he's a quality player.
Yeah,
like even not just his assists, but the way he controls the game. Like his personality shows. In big games, he's hit and miss. To be fair, but I think yesterday he played well. Obviously, got that crucial goal. So
did he play well? I thought he was a bit quiet. You know.
No, I thought he played well.
Fair enough. I weren't really looking at him
No,
individually.
he tried to dictate play from an Arsenal and tried to like, attack.
Fair enough.
Forward passes.
Don't you think with Odegaard, there's just like something missing? Is that just me? I feel like he's ready to explode, but it's just not exploding
yet.
yet.
To be De Bruyne.
Yeah. Like, I think he's got it in him.
Yeah.
It's just not clicked yet. Like, but he's still young.
Yeah,
He's 24.
Yeah, he's young. It'll happen.
I think it's gonna happen.
It's happen this season.
It's gonna.
Yeah.
I don't know about this season, but I think it's coming very soon.
In fantasy, people don't have Odegaard, but I think Odegaard is one to consider. Like,
do you have him?
I don't have him now, but
quite surprised by that.
People go for Saka or Martinelli, which isn't bad at all. But I think Odegaard will have more of an impactful season.
Fair enough.
Than the other two.
That's your top assister. We're gonna go to. We're gonna go. Are we gonna go to? Yeah, we're gonna go to top goal scorer now.
Top goal scorer.
Top goal scorer for Arsenal this season. I guess all comps will say.
This one's interesting.
Because if we said league, we know it wouldn't be Jesus.
I don't know. It could be Jesus. That's the thing.
Probably not.
I don't know.
It's gonna be Nketiah in the league.
That's the thing. Like I don't know. It's one game's gonna be Nketiah. One game's gonna be Jesus.
Could be Saka.
Could be Saka. Yeah.
All right. Let's say all comps.
All comps. I'm just gonna go for Jesus. I feel like he'll. I know Nketiah start. I know Jesus just came back from injury. I think eventually he'll start again, and then he'll just be rotated with Nketiah.
Do you think, like, I don't know, is Jesus at the prime of his life?
He probably is in his prime.
What, is he 25, 26?
Yeah.
Yeah. So is he going to get better than this, or is he as good as he'll ever get? Because he's very good now. Yeah. He's an unbelievable player now, isn't it?
I think he has. Realistically, this season, next season, he'll be good, and then after that, I don't know.
Serious? That's quite surprising, you know. Well, he's quite intelligent, huh?
He is, yeah, but
he's sharp.
Like now striking it is like,
he's like in and out, like forward.
It's more like a defensive.
He's a bit of a weird one, you know. Yeah, he's a bit of a weird one, but he's so techie at the same time.
Yeah,
it's mad.
But like yesterday, he's so composed as well as finishing. But there's times where he's not composed and he misses. So I don't know. I can't really understand it with him.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one.
But yeah, I do think he'll still be top scorer anyway.
I'm throwing it out there. I reckon it'll be Saka. You know,
Saka.
What's that goal he scored from outside the box the other day? Left foot.
Was against
was it Fulham?
Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham Forest, bro. He's unbelievable, man.
Too good, man.
And you know what he's gonna do, and he still does it.
Yeah,
he's insane. I honestly think, and what is he? 21, 22?
Yeah, I feel like he's gonna be like Mahrez, like the way.
Bro, he's nuts.
He's quality.
Yeah,
like, he's literally Mahrez, like his first touch, the way he takes on players.
I don't know if it's Mahrez.
Very left-footed player.
I know what you're saying.
Maybe Saka can use his right foot better than Mahrez. That's the only.
Wait, is he more of a Salah than Mahrez?
Is he more of a Salah
than Mahrez?
Nah, he's not a Salah. Salah's a proper goal scorer. I wouldn't say he's a Salah.
Salah can create as well, though. Mahrez is a bit more silky, I feel, whereas Saka's a bit more direct. Silky, like, he's going to go straight towards goal. Or something. Mahrez is a bit more on the touchline, can cut back, cut inside. I don't know.
Maybe a bit of both. I don't know.
But yeah, you're saying Jesus for Arsenal's top goal scorer in the season. I'm saying potentially Saka.
Yeah.
The penultimate award of the season for Arsenal for TUNCAY'S prediction. Bit of a downer. Who do you think is going to be your most disappointing player this season?
Most disappointing?
Yeah.
Havertz. Sorry to say.
He's been mentioned in negative light quite a few times in his podcast.
Hopefully he's watching this and he's like motivated.
Guys, get in the comments and let us know, do you agree?
Sorry, maybe he's going to start like hitting the gym now, watching me. But I hope that's the case. But no, I'm not really convinced with Havertz. There was a bit of a negative aura around him, even in the stadium when I watch it.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully he proves us wrong.
It's weird. That's probably like one of the biggest, worst vibes of your side on the pitch.
Yeah.
Whenever anyone else gets the ball, you're probably pretty chill. Maybe Gabriel gives you a bit of a heart attack sometimes. But if Havertz gets in the ball, you're probably thinking, oh, well, shit, what's he going to do now? Like,
it's not
he's
like
going to
what
make
he's
the
going
right
to do.
decision.
Like, it's like, what can he do?
Yeah.
It's not like, what is he going to do? What can he do?
That's deep. That's deep.
That's bad.
All right, Tunjay, the final award, the final prediction of the season for Tunjay. Who do you think is going to be Arsenal's player of the season for the 2023-2024 season?
Player of the season.
Yeah. Let's say your candidates.
Candidates, yeah. So, Saliba, Ben White, obviously.
Ben White.
Yeah, I think he's an unsung hero, to be fair.
Fair enough.
Obviously got Declan Rice, Odegaard.
You think Rice can be player of the season?
I reckon. I think I was going to pick him, actually.
Shit, serious?
Yeah.
Over Saka and Odegaard?
Yeah.
Madness.
Saka, Odegaard. And yeah, that's it, really. Maybe Nketiah, because he's actually improved a lot. But
player of the season in KL. He's
you never
improved.
know.
I'll give him that. But
I would say Declan Rice would be my choice.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Big words from Tunjay. Tunjay, we're going to wrap up the video. Thank you to the crowd for watching this far. If you have, subscribe and make sure you like the video. Tunjay, thank you for coming on the show. Thank you for joining me on the FPO show. If you haven't seen that, go watch that now. Any final words for Arsenal and your thoughts on the season or anything else you want to throw in there?
My final thoughts. I mentioned before.
I bet it's about United.
Gabriel Jesus to score more than Marcus Rashford this season. In all comps. You heard it here first.
What did you all comps? You said league last time, I swear.
Right, I changed it, all comps.
Guys, get in the comments. Do you agree with Tunjay or not? Is Jesus going to score more than Rashford? I'm your host, Adnan. You already know I support the best team in the world. More content coming out. I'm going on holiday this week, so you're not going to get content for 1 week only. See you guys on the next one. Peace out.
Between the lines.